This is your autonomic nervous system, and it regulates everything in your body. Okay? And that means that the relationship of sodium to chloride, to the carbon dioxide, to the phosphorus, to the calcium, to the potassium is all basically set. That's why you have the blood volume you have. Okay? Because your body said, this is a pretty good relationship. But it doesn't allow you to function. So when you take your salt, okay, you're moving the system around, and what is it going to try to do? Go right back again. Okay? So really, if you're going to want to change it, you want to find out already why is it attached here and here, and how do we move these points over? That's what you're looking for. There's another way to increase blood volume. It's by virtue of having more albumin. The doctor that I work for, Dr. Ray, and also Dr. Sulman, we have used this at the time. And albumin is more expensive because you have to give it by IV than salt is, which you can take by mouth. But albumin will increase your blood volume very, very nicely. And it will do it better than salt, because salt gives you water everywhere, but albumin gives you more blood or more volume in the arteries and the veins. That's where you want it. You don't want to have the heavy ankles, right? That doesn't work too well and doesn't look good if you wear nice shoes. Okay? So, and salt puts water everywhere. And so then you also exercise, okay? And when you exercise, you do the same thing. You stimulate the autonomic nervous system. That also helps the muscles to tighten up and work and help you with your blood volume. So where does albumin come from? Because it gives you a longer lasting, higher blood volume. Albumin is another word for protein. Okay? It comes from protein. So what's one of the first things that people do who don't feel good? They don't eat good. The second thing they do is they don't eat well either, because it's too hard to eat good. And it's too much effort to chew or to things that are hard to digest. So you just naturally veer to what? The stuff that hangs around here, the carbohydrates. Okay, they're easy. You put them in your mouth, they melt. Okay, and you don't have to do anything else, and you're in business. And the proteins, the meat, the fish, the chicken, are much harder. They take more effort. Okay? And so, but those are the ones that we have to digest in order to get the full, in order to make albumin. And again, you won't right away start increasing the albumin, because you also will need your minerals to play a role as well too. Your overall diet needs to improve. So one of the first things that we do is we also have to have a better metabolism. Okay? The metabolism is basically the idle in your car. If the idle is up, you burn more gas. If the idle is down, you burn less gas. If the idle is up, you have to put your foot harder on the brake to where the car doesn't roll forward. And consequently, if the idle is up higher, okay, the engine is running faster. So you can increase your metabolism very simply by a simple fact of eating earlier in the day. Wake up and eat. Because if you don't wake up and eat, you break your fast and your body says, well, where's the food? There's no food. Then the body says, well, if there's no food, then we're going to have to use something else for food. And everybody says, take this. It doesn't. Anybody ever had a flu? You come out of bed and you go, oh, I'm nice and skinny, I'm a little weak. As soon as the weakness is gone, everything jiggles like it did before. Okay? So it doesn't work that way. When your body doesn't get fed, it goes after the muscle. That's what it takes. Okay, the same muscle that you're trying to build up and exercise, so you have, that you regulate your volume of your blood. You redistribute it better. So I teach people to eat early. And people say, well, if I eat early, I'm going to be eating all day long. And I say, well, that's good, because your metabolism is up and you're burning more calories. And you have more calories, you have more energy. If you have more energy, the heart can work better. And your body can rebuild itself better. So you have to eat earlier in the day, usually about half an hour after waking up. If you don't, your metabolism goes down. And then finally, when you eat your meal, okay, digestion takes effort. Okay? So if you wait too long to eat, then you eat your meal or you eat your lunch, and after your lunch, it's time to go take a nap. And that's because your metabolism is such it can't keep your brain going and digest your food as well too. And then if you have POTS and you have a low blood volume and your blood rushes to your stomach, now you have even less to your blood to your brain, and you really need to go take a siesta. Or then for some of you, At other times, you already have the wrong volume here as well too. And that is totally individual for person to person. And you work out, how do I feel after a meal? What do I change? What do I make to make a difference, to make a difference of going on? Then, you can't have too big of a meal, because if you have too big of a meal, everything rushes over here, and you have all this time to digest your food, and so you have to have multiple small meals. Eat one big meal, and you'll zonk out. Okay? And so you have to have multiple meals to keep the metabolism going. That's what I teach. Okay? Is that you eat early and you eat often. Okay? And that you have a variety of foods. Okay? You have proteins, and you have fats, and you have carbohydrates. But you need a combination of those. What usually happens is people say, well, I don't have much time, I don't want to spend much effort, so I'll just get something quick and easy. Quick and easy is always pre-prepared. Pre-prepared is already high sodium, low other minerals. Right away changes off what you're consuming, and it's going to affect you internally as well too. Then you're going to have more salt to keep up your blood volume, and that will go off even further. So if you eat junk, then why do you expect to feel good, right? You're not a teenager anymore. So if everybody knows you put bad gas in your car doesn't perform. So don't think that you can put bad gas in your body and then decide that, oh, things just work well. They should work. My body should run on junk. They say now with the computers, what do they say? Stuff in, and stuff out. You put the wrong stuff in, you get the wrong stuff out. So eat better. Okay? So for your breakfast, how about an egg? Or 2 eggs? What about your cholesterol? Who cares about the cholesterol? I don't, because cholesterol helps you make your hormones. Do you know that your estrogen is made from your cholesterol? And your testosterone is made from your cholesterol? And that all these men who go on cholesterol medication, the statins, they end up doing what? Taking Viagra because they can't get it up, the testosterone is too low. And the ladies can't get it up either because their testosterone is too low either, so what do you have done? Divorce. Okay? And then the excitement of a new marriage gets things going again for a while. But, yeah, so you really have to have your cholesterol. Okay? So eat the egg, enjoy it. Eat 2 eggs if you want to. But you also need the cholesterol to make cortisol, the stress hormone. Okay, so that you can cope with everyday stress. Okay. So, a little fat, doesn't matter. Fat burns a little bit longer, it will work just well. The cholesterol is also good. It makes things like vitamin D in our skin if we get some sunlight. Okay, so cholesterol is just fine with me. What is wrong about cholesterol is if it oxidizes. See, nobody measures oxidized cholesterol. And what prevents oxidized cholesterol? Okay, antioxidants. So, where do you find them? Your fruits, your vegetables, your food, your whole foods, okay? The real food that you have to peel and cut and cook and prepare, okay? If you're going to eat chips, okay, the only antioxidants in the chips are the ones that they sprayed on at the end because they cook them at such high heat that if they change the shape, it would be dog food and you wouldn't know it, okay? It's the same material. Just different color and so on. So you just need to have better food. So you can have eggs. You can have a whole grain bread, one slice or something like that. You can have a piece of fruit with it. Or if you need simple, you can have frozen berries. Like we do use frozen raspberries, blueberries, strawberries. And just every day we have different ones. That's part of our breakfast, okay? To get in those colors. You can also cheat a little bit. You can get good supplements. Okay? But that is not the whole idea. The idea is that you eat better and that you nourish your body and you get the nutrients from there all day. See, everybody's here didn't get here right away. Everybody slid down a slope and ended up over here. And the slope is what did you do to your body over a period of time? What events occurred? How many boulders or rocks did you hit on the way down as well too? It's your diet that makes a huge difference. And then a little bit of exercise can help as well too. So then lunch comes around. Lunch should have a protein. Okay? The same thing. So you can have turkey, or you can have some beef, or you can have another egg. It doesn't matter, but you have to have something that is meat, fish, chicken, turkey, eggs. You have to have some protein. okay? Because you want to maintain your muscle mass, okay?